Hey Divas, this is Anna coming to you with another video. I'm on a roll today. So it's just a little project, it's nothing major. After I did that one, I was like, I want to alter one of the sets that Eileen from Silly Frog Honeybee sent me. And she sent me this cute little box set thingy, so I went ahead and I altered it. So, here it is. Okay, this is a little, like, I don't know what you would call it. I guess you would, like, hang it on something, and this would be the little box it holds. So I had to assemble it. It was in two pieces. This was one piece, and this back here was another piece. And I gessoed it, then I used blue acrylic paint. I was like, you know, I'm going to use a color that I normally don't use. I'm going to try to challenge myself a little more often on, here, let me set this down. Oops, sorry ladies. Bam. I know that's much better. So I wanted to challenge myself on using a color that I normally don't use. So I think that's a great thing for everybody to challenge themselves with, is taking out colors that you tend to not always drift to. And you never know, you might be super awesome in altering that color. And if not, who cares really? It's all a matter if you love it or not. So I did it, and I used this butterfly punch. I absolutely heart it. Finally I got it. Oh my gosh. Mama Tiffy uses this one a lot. I see on her projects and I always love it. And I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna break down, I'm gonna get it. And I'm so glad I did, because bam, it's just butterfly heaven. And I use perfect pearls for the centers of them, because I don't have blings that are nowhere near small enough to go into these little bad boys. So, and something had to go there. I couldn't leave them plain. And this is one of the flowers that I used on my headbands a few videos ago. And I made smaller ones using the Tim Holtz floral die. This right here is just a little twisty flower that I showed a while ago using this from Joann's. It's a wired yarn rope. So that's what I made that out of. And then this right here is just a little spray I made using beads. These beads right here I got from Ooh La La. They have bead kits there. So if you wanted to make stick pins or whatever you wanted to use for beads, you actually buy, and it's all beads. And so I got that in my design package, and I was like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and try to make a little spray. And I watched Cynthia Luhu do a spray, and using the wire and twisting it and stuff like that. So I figured, oh, I'm going to give it a try. I didn't add a bunch of fun stuff because it was my first time doing it, so I just wanted to try a little spray. This right here, this little flower cap, I got at Joann's. It came in a bag, and they're just a bunch. Let me see, so it's not so much glare, but it's a bunch of different colors and caps, and I was like, this is going to be perfect for charms or stick pins. So I'll be making some of that because I'm very low on my stick pins. I've yet to do them. So that's where I got that. So I just added it here and put a pearl in the middle. This is another, it's like a shattered bead in here and here. And then some centers. And I used a Martha Stewart punch all the way around. And what was awesome about this, I used only scraps. How exciting is that? And then I have a little tiny little, I don't guess you can call it maybe a lace, a trim. Let's say a trim. And I got that from Bag Lady on Etsy. She sells this stuff by the, like, 10 yards, something crazy, for super cheap. It's ridiculous. So I got like one of each of the colors from her. Very awesome, super fast shipping. Take a sneak peek. She has other stuff too aside from that. I bought my seam binding. She has every color of the rainbow seam binding, and I believe she sells them, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's 5 or 10 yards, something more than the norm, for like $1.50. So I bought every color that she had of seam binding. So, and then that's the inside. I painted, of course, everything inside and out. And then this is one of those little mini comp books. How fun is that, right? So I altered a little mini one. And I, of course, wanted to make sure that I used the same punch as I did there on here. These are those little bead caps again. And then what I did is I used I have a lot of Swarovski crystals for my jewelry, so I grabbed a couple of them, the bicone, and this is probably, I think, a 6 millimeter bead, and it's clear, so I just stuck it in the middle so it would stand up. So I did that on both, and then I did another twisty flower, saw crafter's center, and that's it. I didn't, there was nothing done on the inside. I just left it the way it was, and I altered it like that. So then, of course, it fits in here like super perfect. There's plenty of space, so if I needed to stick like, you know, one of the cute little tiny pins, I have plenty of space to do that. This is not a cute one, of course. This is an ugly one, but just for example, you know, you can totally fit a cute little pin. So I'll have to find something super cute and stick it in there. Okay, so this is just another little project I wanted to throw out there that I did since I had my crafty mojo going on, and I'm working on a bigger one, the box one. So that one's going to be super fab. Tons of yumminess on that. So that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Mucho hugs, ladies. Bye.